Everyone knows Warner Brothers for Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes, Harry Potter, and now massive blockbusters under DC. But what if I told you some of the biggest Warner Bros. Movies hide details you were never supposed to notice? From adult jokes slipped into kids' cartoons, to secret cinematic connections, to background mistakes that change how you see the film forever. Warner Brothers has been winking at us from behind the screen for nearly a century. Let's crack open the WB vault and pull out the secrets hiding in plain sight. Let's start with Looney Tunes. You probably grew up watching Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Roadrunner, all safe, family-friendly fun, right? Wrong. Warner Brothers animators were absolute trolls. They constantly snaked in jokes meant for adults, assuming kids wouldn't notice. Take Bugs Bunny in drag decades before mainstream culture even talked about gender expression. WB was making Bugs strut across the screen in high heels and lipstick. Parents laughed. Kids were confused. Animators were delighted. And then there's the subliminal signs. In several classic shorts, you'll catch background billboards or written gags with cheeky references to Hollywood scandals, drinking, or politics of the day. These weren't just random jokes. WB animators were using cartoons as their secret diary, hiding roasts of real celebrities right in the middle of a kid's show. Jumping forward a few decades, Warner Brothers gave us the entire Harry Potter film series. But what casual fans don't know? The films are loaded with intentional Easter eggs that connect far more than you think. For example, the number 7 is hidden everywhere in the series. 7 books, 7 Horcruxes. But even in set design, the filmmakers tucked 7s into doorways, props, and even the angles of staircases. Another one, the Daily Prophet newspaper in the films. If you pause and zoom in, the headlines often predict things that won't happen until future movies, like a quiet roadmap of the entire saga, hidden in plain sight. And let's not forget the portraits on the walls. Nearly every wizard painting you see is actually a crew member who worked on the film, immortalized forever as part of Hogwarts. Now, Warner Brothers also runs DC. And oh boy, these movies hide details that fans either missed or WB didn't want you thinking too hard about. Take Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. Everyone remembers Heath Ledger's Joker, right? But did you know that in The Dark Knight, Joker's nurse disguise ID tag literally says Matilda? That's the name of Ledger's real daughter. A chilling, heartbreaking little detail tucked into chaos. And Zack Snyder. He's famous for sneaking biblical references into his Superman films. The Christ imagery in Man of Steel isn't an accident. Look at the runtime, exactly 33 years old when Clark sacrifices himself. Coincidence? Not a chance. Now this is where Warner Brothers and Disney shook hands and caused chaos. In Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Disney characters and WB characters actually share the screen. Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse, same frame. Daffy Duck and Donald Duck, same piano battle. But here's the hidden part. Warner Brothers lawyers fought tooth and nail to make sure their characters were always equal to Disney's. That's why Bugs and Mickey appear together, fall together, and say the same number of lines. That wasn't creative choice, that was contract law written into a movie. Imagine the pettiness. Bugs Bunny couldn't even be one joke funnier than Mickey Mouse without lawyers stepping in. Of course, not every secret is intentional. Some are just embarrassing mistakes that made it through editing. In The Matrix, during the Oracle's kitchen scene, if you look close at the doorknob's reflection, you can actually see the cameraman holding the camera. The film that defined cinematic perfection forgot to erase the literal guy filming it. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, there's a moment where Harry's scar disappears for a few frames. Someone in makeup missed their job that day. And in Wonder Woman 1984, extras can be seen literally staring at the camera during crowd scenes. Once you notice it, you'll never unsee it. Finally, here's the big one. What if I told you Warner Brothers has been creating a hidden, interconnected universe long before Marvel ever dreamed of it? Across Looney Tunes, Animaniacs, and Tiny Toon Adventures. You'll spot maps, props, and logos that connect characters into one giant shared cartoon universe. But it doesn't stop at cartoons. The Ready Player One movie is basically a WB flex-gramming in Iron Giant, Looney Tunes, DC superheroes, and Harry Potter references all under one roof. Some fans believe WB is slowly weaving their entire library into a multiverse, one Easter egg at a time. So there you have it, the hidden history of Warner Brothers movies. From trolling animators to Potter secrets to corporate pettiness with Disney, WB has always loved hiding surprises for the sharp-eyed fan. And now I'll leave you with one question. If Warner Brothers has been planting clues for decades, what are they hiding in their newest films right now? This is Internet Vault. Thanks for watching.